Hello, this is Mark Sabatella from Outside Shore Music. We've been talking about aural skills lately, ear training, and we're going to continue to do so. And in this video, I want to talk about a little bit of a trick that I have for helping remember a passage of music that you're trying to do a dictation on. In other words, if someone has played you a piece of music and you're trying to keep it in your head long enough to write it down or play it by ear. And it's not really a trick, and it doesn't sound like it's going to make it simpler, but in some ways it does. And the idea is this: instead of focusing on just the melody, we're going to take a look at the rhythm as well. Or conversely, if you're mostly trying to get the rhythm, instead of thinking about just the rhythm, let's talk about pitch as well. The reason being, I think these two can help each other out to kind of help you keep your place. I'm going to play a simple little example that gives you an idea of what I might mean by this. This is an exercise that I used earlier today. It was automatically generated for me by Sight Singing Factory. Let's just take a listen to this one, and then I'll talk about it a second. It's just a real short 4-measure example, key of C. Now, when I heard that for the first time, I got the first, 5, 6 notes pretty clearly, and that I knew pretty much exactly what was happening. But that short note, that bump, that kind of threw me a little bit, and then I kind of just got off in my thinking and lost track of, well, how many times did that note repeat, and then there was another note, and then that note kind of repeated again, and it kind of blurred in my head, and there was something I realized that I was missing, and that was I wasn't counting along while I was listening. So I'm going to do that again, just play it, and this time I'm going to conduct. Sometimes I conduct, sometimes I just count on my fingers, but for this particular version, I'm going to conduct with my hand, and then I can talk about what that information helps me out with. So, what I feel this helped me with is by knowing which notes were on the downbeat, it kind of helped me sort out, first of all, how many notes were even in the thing. Otherwise I sort of lose track towards the end, and I'm not sure how long it goes. But that bop, that short note was on one. See, I already sang it wrong, but that's okay. uh, and that's also what threw me. The melody wasn't exactly what I expected at the end, and that caused me to lose focus on what was happening. But knowing that last note ends up being on one helps me work my way backwards, sort out, well, wait a minute, if I think I heard a D, I think I heard a C, I think I heard an E, and then I'm, sorting together how these all fit together in my mind, just knowing that I only had 4 beats to get from the bump, dum, bum, bum, bum. Knowing there was only 4 beats in there helps me sort out, well, it must have gone exactly like this, because it couldn't have gone like this. That would have taken too many beats. You get the idea. By knowing a little something about the rhythm, it really helps you contextualize the pitches as well. The reverse can be true also, and I'll talk about that in a subsequent video. But in any case, if you're having trouble keeping a melody in your head long enough, I will suggest that you count along with it. Don't focus on the count, but just use that to help you give the melody a little more structure. And by having a little more structure, that's the kind of thing that makes it easier to remember. Structure, anytime we can see the structure of something, see the patterns in there, it helps us remember it, and then that in turn will help us be able to transcribe it, take down the dictation, play it by ear, whatever you want to call it. All right, well, I hope you found that at least somewhat helpful.